Check it out. This is on the space station. This is the what I call the crystalline structures. Look at the geometry. Now look at this. This video taken in New Orleans. The guy said he couldn't see it with his own eyes. The camera could see this, but not with his eyes. So the camera, like I keep saying, the camera can see this reality we can know with our own eyes. And look at that. He swears that is some kind of demon or entity or something. None of that. It's a bunch of hands. I can show these are all bunch of hands. There's not any demons or reptilians or anything else. This is the reality that is being shown to this guy because for some reason, I guess, like I said, guys chosen people. It's just they don't know what they're looking at. Check this out. When you look at this deal here, what do you see? Look, it's a hand. Look at the fingernails. I mean, it's so clear to me now that I know this truth. He really think this is some kind of entity, a Christ-like entity. Who the hell said that Christ dressed like that? It's just that he doesn't know about the geometry. Look at the background right there. Look at the finger, enormous fingers. Look, with blackish fingernails. It's just an effect. In fact, let me show how the thing is really. It's enormous. Look at his fingernails. Look at the size of these hands. And look, there's more hands in bigger sizes. I mean, that's all there is. Hands, small, bigger, medium, tiny, huge. Look at this one right here. Look at the size of that finger. I mean, that is one enormous freaking finger and hand. Look, you can see there. Oh my God, look. There is the other finger. Look at that. I mean, this is enormous. Look at the other finger. And then look at the smaller ones right here. There's a small hand, there's a smaller fingernail. I tried to write to this guy recently to tell him, to show him how this thing is, because he kept thinking that was some kind of reptilian demonic something. There's none of that. Look at that. I mean, there's so many because that's what this reality is made with. So you can see this enormous fingernail sideways. And there's another one right here. Same thing. And they come from every direction, like I keep saying. Look, these are all fingernails. Look, there's one here and another one right next to it. But because he sees this dark deal here, he thinks this is some kind of entity that is like that. I thought so too, because I left my head believe what this guy was saying. But once I discovered the truth, then I realized none of that is true. Then look at this image right here. It's the exact same thing. So you can see hands on every single size. So the same thing. Fingernail, small, medium, in every direction. Look at that. That's mostly what you see, fingers and the fingernails. Look. Look at this fingernail right here, bright. And then you can see that these are fingers. And you see that, I mean, they come from every direction. Look at that. And they come like that. It's three-dimensional. That's why it's almost impossible to know what this thing is. But when you find one single out, then you see, wow. You have to know that geometry is what that is. So there is one enormous fingernail right here. But it's subdivided into smaller ones, look. And you can see where the finger come from, but they have more fingernails. I mean, it's, like I say, it's just nearly impossible. Because there's millions and millions of the fingers in front, behind, on top, underneath, on the side. What is incredible is that they all match to each other. They're so perfect. You won't find a mistake. And that's how you know that this can only be done by a God, or a God-like consciousness, who maintains this reality is a God, is a consciousness. This is what this is all about. See, the guy keeps saying that's a monk-like entity. See, look, here is. Let me show it in a bigger size. He thinks these are all dark demonic entities. And I can prove that these are all enormous hands. Well, enormous, medium, tiny, huge. Look. There's one finger nail. That's the finger. Next to another fingernail. Next to another one. So he really thinks that white deal is none of that because it's so bright. And look at this dark deal right here in the middle. He thinks that's some kind of dark entity holding something, this deal right here. And then look, now I know that those are fingernails of a sideways hand. A hand that goes like this. And this is the same thing. I mean, I could not figure out this before because I didn't know that geometry. This is in 2012 or 14, not sure. It's just that, like I said, if you don't know this geometry, you will never guess this deal. And then this becomes an enormous freaking fingernail. And then you see one here, another here. Oh my God, so many of them. Because that's what this reality is made with. So, and that white figure is nothing but a hand holding the cylinder. Now I know. This is a fingernail, look like that. This is a hand. There's so many hands. This is an enormous freaking finger, like that. There's another finger like that. Incredible. What that thing, it doesn't have a face. That's the first clue that should be given to this guy. That thing don't have a face. Look, then you see this hand back here and look. And look at the thumb right there. It forms hand in so many ways that you cannot believe it, man. And this is one, look, these are the knuckles of that enormous hand. One finger, two fingers, three fingers, four fingers. And that's the thumb right here. Like that. For that hand. But it just keep on, so many, my goodness. I can see the soft line. So many hands in every direction. They come this way. The kick-ass thing is that every single line there matches the other one, the one in front, behind. Like I say, only a guy can create something like that. Perfect. Demonic, there's no demonic anything. We create demonic crap in our heads. There's no such a thing as demonic anything. The devil, all that shit is made by us. We create that in our minds. That's what you want to see. That's what is going to be shown to you